Hey, how you doing? Welcome back to another episode of God Concept. I'm your host, Mr. Pagan. It's episode 21. Um, I had a positive day. We did a lot of gardening. We had a lot of guys over here doing tree removal and everything. And I was, clearing the fence line of all the weeds and the vines and stuff like that. I'm tired of shit. Cleaning all, you know what I mean? Helping out, doing this and doing that, doing what I can. Doing it for our environment, for nature, for the people around me, for the people I love. You know, I want to send a heartwarming condolence out to Gilly the Kid, Wallow, and his son for his passing of his son and everything. It's sad. It's sad when I heard about the way he was, gunned down in cold blood. It just, it was fucked up. And that's the type of shit that we need to stop that in Philadelphia and everywhere around this country, because people have a voice, people have a life to live, people have loved ones and people that love them and care about them. We don't want to take anybody off of this earth like that. That being said, I was looking at the guy Hassan Campbell and how he was addressing everything. He said in his recent post about the whole situation, I personally think he should have minded his business. But he said that if he would have known that they were Muslim, he wouldn't have said it that way. And to me, that's a cop-out. It's like, I'm a spiritual person. I'm not very religious, but I will go pray with anybody. I'm Hamza. My name is Mark. My name is Hamza. My name is Daddy, Fat Daddy, whatever you want to call me, This is just a vessel. I walk in many different shoes. I wear many different, shirts at different times. I walk with all people of different races, religions, creeds, and ethnicities. And this man, he keeps screaming about kuffars and kafirs, how he thought they was kuffars and kafirs, how he don't have mercy on kuffars and kafirs. And my thing is, the Creator don't put us here to judge one another. You can't call anybody a kuffar or a kafir. You just can't do it. You know why? Because a person might seem like they're a kuffar or kafir, but that makes you a kuffar or kafir because you're judging that person. And we're not here to judge anybody. La ilaha illallah. You're not supposed to judge anybody. It's just not what you're supposed to do. It's just not right. It's not. If you're a believer of Islam, you already know that you're not supposed to judge. It's not permissible to judge anybody. And take accountants for your own soul, for your own actions, for your own deeds. You don't do that. You know what I mean? He said he wasn't clout chasing. I agree he wasn't clout chasing. But he has a platform and he needs things to talk about. And this weighed heavy on his heart. He had some points. And what he did was, he spoke on it, and he spoke on it very disrespectfully. And to be honest with you, it don't matter if that person, if it was a Christian or Muslim or a Buddhist or a Jewish guy or a Seventh-day Adventist or a goddamn Jehovah's Witness, right? You're not supposed to judge them. You know what I mean? You're not supposed to exploit what they're going through, their pain, their suffering for your fucking YouTube channel. You know what I mean? That's me personally. And you went so far as to say that you can't worship two gods, like Muslims don't sell drugs and things of this nature. To be honest with you, you sell drugs for a living. You know what I mean? That's not serving a God. if you sell drugs and you're Muslim. That makes no fucking sense. That, I guess the same applies if you're a Christian and you sell drugs or any other religious belief, right? You know what I mean? That's not serving two gods. If you want to go there, then that means that you posting those videos on YouTube all the time, discussing different topics and your belief, and you're doing a hell of a job. I mean, I applaud you. I like your channel. You know what I mean? It's something to watch. It's entertaining. But the whole thing is, at the same time, you're serving a God. You're serving the media God. You're serving the social God. See, I don't even believe in God because God is man-made, right? I call what you call God, I say the Creator, because the Creator made us, His creations or the creations, to create. This is why we create. This is why we procreate with our body. This is why we create from our mental, from our mind. This is why we put things out here like music, from our intellectual realm. You know what I mean? We put things out there because we want to create. We want to emulate. We want to mimic our Creator. Our Creator that created us, put us here to create. Everything says that. Everything points to us being creators. Mini-me's of the Creator, if you will, with the whole pinky on the side of the mouth and all that. No, I mean, real rap. It's like, you know, you have to be respectful of everybody, no matter what their religion is, man. You know, and that's our problem as a people. Because at times we show disrespect when you don't understand it. We all walk this life. We all do this thing, and you know, I'm pretty sure you've been through a lot of things. I know your whole, you know, past with African Bambaataa and all that, you know. But the whole thing is, you know, you're going to go through more things in life. And the things that you put out there is going to come back and haunt you in your memories, in your mind, in the physical. Because you and that man has to meet one day. He might come to New York and be shopping around and happen to see you one day. You know what I mean? Like, how would that look? You know what I mean? You seen how Will Smith smacked the shit out of Chris Rock, right? Now, you said that about this man's son. He see you, he might punch you in your fucking mouth or something like that. Or do something crazy to you. Because you spoke on his son in a disrespectful way, then tried to, you know what I mean, double back and cover your ass with the whole, oh, I ain't know you was Muslim thing. You know what I mean? And this, you know, you try to do something honorable after you did something dishonorable. But you're doing something honorable. But like, either way, you're doing something honorable and dishonorable. It's good and bad in what you're doing. And that's the duality of a concept. I appreciate it because of the message that you're putting out there to the world. But at the same time, if you're in that man's shoes, you shouldn't be speaking on the passing of his loved one. You shouldn't be doing that. Because if somebody spoke on the passing of my loved one or something like that, I know what I would want to do if I seen it. You know what I mean? And it's sad. It's a very, very sad and unfortunate thing that things like this happen in the world. And this is why we need positive messages like that. But you just got to be mindful and be careful of who you're using as an example. You got to be mindful and careful and in fact, not even use people as an example. Just learn life, learn the lessons, and hope everybody else paid attention and learned that lesson. Don't try to monetize that man's pain and his family's sorrow for your gain. That's the problem nowadays. See, I'm fortunate that, you know what I mean, I make music, right? And I write books, morals and values. What I'm speaking on is morals and values. I'm qualified to speak on this because I am an author and I am a musician. You said that, you know, he speak about and sing about this bang bang shoot 'em up shit, right? But you gotta understand, you know, that's what's selling. That's what's hot. He's talking that shit, okay? That's what they call it. He's a younger guy. That's what they do. They talk that shit. You know what I mean? At one point in time, I like to talk that shit. Now I'm more positive with it. You know what I mean? You gotta put something out for shock value. It's a whole marketing thing. It's how you put music out there. You know what I mean? I don't think you qualify to even speak on that type of thing. You know what I mean? I mean, whatever. I don't qualify to speak on you. But to be honest with you, I'm just giving my opinion. This is just my concept, my God concept, of my creator's concept. You know, I'm but a man. But the creator is most high, and I'm an observer, and I'm observing this, and this is my take on what I'm observing. And, you know, grown men should mind their business in other men's affairs. That's all I'm saying. That's why a lot of us aren't where we supposed to be in life now. That's why a lot of us can't get to our next level in life, because we mind our fucking business too much in other men's affairs. People gotta mind their business, man. That's all it's about. You know, mind your business, stay on your joint. You know what I mean? Your progress, when you progress, that means it's peace in the world. Because when you focus on you, when you're focused on your progress and getting to whatever you got to do, getting to whatever goal you got to achieve, not impeding on anybody else. If what you want to achieve is fucking somebody else over or scheming on somebody, forget about that shit. Forget about that, because you're going to get hurt doing that shit, right? What you need to do is focus on your goals where you ain't fucking nobody over and you ain't hurting nobody, but you on your fucking grind and you on your mission to create something like the creator wants you to do with your funky ass life. Real shit. That's what it's about. That's what it's about, man. Stop hating on niggas because they coming up and they doing their thing. Stop hating on niggas. I want to put this out there. I'm making music and I'm writing books and shit, but I have nothing for you. If you ride me, you just practicing. Either that or you going to get something in your ass. Either way. That's why I love my neighborhood, because everybody watches my back. Everybody's cool because I watch their back. And it's like it's a camaraderie neighborhood. I know everybody here and they know me. You know? My baloney has a first name type of shit. You feel me? We go back to fried bologna sandwiches and that shit. That's what I'm trying to say. The fried salamis and all that shit with the bubbles and oozing out the middles and all that. You know what I mean? 4 flats in the Cadillac type shit. You don't know about that. You know what I mean? So just pave your way, man. Make your legacy. Leave your mark on the world. And stop trying to leave your mark on your brothers. Stop trying to kill each other and hurt each other. Because that's where I actually fucks with the nigga at. I fucks with the nigga Hassan Campbell. Because, yeah, I mean, God rest his booty hole. But I fucks with him. But the whole thing is, it's like, at the same time, you know, I fucks with his message because he is pushing positivity and peace. You know? He been through a lot of shit. You can see how wide, how far, how spaced out his eyes is. Them joints far apart. I mean, he got them Finding Nemo eyes. That nigga been through some shit. You know what I mean? You gotta respect that man. And you know what I mean? His traumatized ass. You know? All of us, you know, we got some shit with us. Nah, I'm just joking, man. Just jokes. The whole thing is, though, you know, I respect what you did in the game. I think that's fucked up what Bambaataa did. You know, I heard about the whole situation and everything. I was listening on Sinetta and all that. It's just jokes. I'm keeping it lighthearted. The whole thing is, man, we need that peace that the brother Hassan Campbell is talking about. We need that peace, that unity of our community, of our, you know, people and everything. Because like the nigga said, over there in New York, all his old heads is alive and all his young boys is alive and all them niggas is living and breathing. You know what I mean? That's how it should be with us. All of us, where we from, should be living and breathing. We should be able to get old and see each other through our years, progress in our family life and our business life and success and succeed and hope for the best for our fucking brothers and our sisters. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. That's all it's about, man. You know, because one thing about it is, If one person in the community makes it, right, the whole community is better. Because that person's family strives, he's going to bring economic, growth to the community and everything. And not only that, they should reach back and help somebody else who has a vision, who has an intellectual dream, who has their own goal or vision. They should help somebody else achieve that within the same community, not just the family, because a lot of people get selfish in that way, where they'll just start helping their family out. They won't really reach out to anybody else in their community when they make it or gain whatever type of fame, however, or wealth, however that is. They won't help other people out a lot of times. A lot of times they'll just gain more wealth off of the community by opening up, whatever type of store, doing this or doing that in the community, and really not reaching out and helping anybody else really get to where they're at or better. You know what I mean? They'll do that for their family members and things of that nature, but they won't really help anybody else get to that level of success. So, that's my only con with the whole thing. But if there's a person in the community that's going to make it and actually help and give motivation to, help other people make it and shit like that, yeah, that's the type of people we need, man. That's the type of people we need to be for each other at all times. We have to be that for each other at all times. I mean, you got to understand that, like I said a segment ago, the creator put us here, many creators, to create. When you fuck and you nut, you procreate, you make babies, right? When you have intellectual property, when you have ideas and things of that nature, you're not supposed to just let those ideas linger in your mind and just let them sit there and rot. You're supposed to expound on those ideas. You're supposed to make those energies. You're supposed to put that shit into the world. Those ideas aren't there just for you to sit there. Those ideas are things for you to do, things that you were appointed to do. Some of those ideas are not just there to sit there. And if you don't use them, they'll be given to somebody else to use. A lot of the times the creator will tell you what to do. Like literally tell you in your mind, in your subconscious, what to do with your fucking self. But you still won't fucking do it. You know what I mean? And that's what you got to realize. It's a powerful thing we dealing with right here. Because we're mental, we're spiritual, and we're physical. So you got all three of these different aspects of who you are. On a religious level, on a physical level, on a mental level. You got all three of these things pulling on you at one time. And you don't know what to do. You don't know whether to appease the physical, to appease the spirit, or to appease the mental. You have to find your center in between that. You have to find that center in between that. You're not going to find it by doing negative things. You're not going to find it by hurting your brothers and sisters out here. You're not going to find it by exploiting people and stealing from people and robbing people and doing people dirty. You know what I mean? You're not going to find it. You're not going to find it if you're doing wrong and promoting evil things and separating families, promoting death and things of this nature. You're not going to find it. You're not. You're not. You're not supposed to be a terror on this earth. You're supposed to be worth more on this earth. You're supposed to allow somebody who's worth more on this earth to flourish and succeed. That's what we're here to do. If we're not doing that, then what are we doing? If we're not doing that, what are we doing? Everybody else got it right, except for our urban communities in a lot of ways. Because everybody else is supporting that generations who's doing different things with their life. But us, we're so judgmental at times. Us, we're so caught up in the flash and the glamour and this and that and the backbiting and the tea. You know what I mean? We want to be involved in everybody's fucking business so much. And that's because we have no business of our own. If you have business of your own, you don't have time to be in anybody's business. You don't really have time to be involved with anybody else's shit. And to be honest with you, a lot of us should start this when we're younger. That's what I'm trying to teach my kids. That's what I'm trying to teach my children. To start doing something while you're younger. Every time I talk to them, is what do you want to do? What are you going to do? And if I can, I help them in any type of way. And right now, I'm putting myself, I'm transitioning myself in a way where I could actually try to propel them better. I could try to help them more. I put up a post the other day, and it's like, things happened in my life that caused me to lose my job or not be absent at my job, to not get paid by the career I have. Things in my life caused me to not get paid from said job that I have or said career that I have. I'm building something to the point where I won't have to worry about if I can work for an employer or if I can do this for somebody else. I'm trying to build something and amass something that's a legacy that leaves more than just wealth behind. Okay? That's what we're doing. That's what I'm trying to do. Ask me if somebody fucking helping me with this. Do I know an author or any musicians that's trying to help me or offer me studio time in any fucking aspect? Somebody offer me a book idea or illustration or any fucking thing for anything that I'm doing? No. Fuck no. Nobody's gonna help you at times, man. You gotta realize that. You got a lot of people that will try to ride your coattail to the top, but when you get there, when you get to your destination, those are the same people you gotta watch your fucking back for. Those are the same people trying to stab you in your back and take everything that you fucking got. Even before you even do anything to even amass any type of wealth or any type of anything. People is trying to take it from you. That's why you gotta be careful. You do have to be mindful of your company and things of this nature. Because that's what it's a shame, but that's all it's about nowadays. I gotta be careful. I could be getting exploited. I could be getting robbed without me knowing, getting done dirty and all that type of shit. Because you really don't know what a person's doing behind your back. You don't know what schemes or setups or plots a person has around the corner for you. All I can do is promote myself and show the type of person that I am. That's all you can do at the end of the day. Because nowadays, the people closest to you sometimes, they will have you set up. They'll be the ones while you sleep trying to pick the lock to your fucking door to come in and rob you. You know, and that's basically in a nutshell what it is, man. You know, that's why, to be honest with you, if it's not the people that I hold near and dear to my heart, I have to say I'm not fucking with nobody. I'm sorry. Not in the dead of winter, not in the coldest nights, not in the hottest summer mornings. I don't fuck with nobody. I don't. You can't nowadays. Everywhere you look, you see the slight. Everywhere you look, you see the fucking game. After I speak to somebody, I gotta check my fucking back and front pockets. Once or twice. Because people are shady out here, man. It's not right. It's not right to do that to good people. And that's the whole thing. That's the fucked up part about it to me. Because the system, the people, the organizations, the corporations, they'll do you dirty. The very people you live around and that you help out every day on a day-to-day basis will plot on you to take you down. The very people that you speak to on a day-to-day basis that you might not help out, but you'll make sure that you look out to make sure nobody don't break in their fucking house in the front or the back, right? They're the very people That'll try to pick your fucking locks to your rooms and shit, to come in and steal your shit, to exploit you, try to have you do something that, so put you in a situation and record you or something so they could show you doing something that they know you would never do, but they'll make it look like that. They'll videotape it so it look like that. They'll try to exploit you. They'll harm you in many ways. If they know you're trying to accomplish something, if they know you're trying to get somewhere. That's why I don't fuck with anybody. If anybody listens to this episode and wonder why I'm such a recluse, why I'm such an introvert, it's for that reason. Because I've seen the plots and planning many times. And many times I fell for plots and planning. You never know when something's going to come to bite you in the ass, man. Seriously. You never know. You never fucking know, man. And on that note, a word from our sponsors. Hey, real quick, guys. This is Mr. Pagan here. Just want to let y'all know that I have books available on Amazon, Kindle, bookstores on your phones. I got 2 great titles available and a 3rd one coming soon. My philosophy is, if you got a smartphone or a smart device, you already got my book in your hands. It's free for download if you got Kindle Unlimited, and it's $5 otherwise. For One Leap of Faith, it's $5, and for my book Morals and Values, it's $5.25. Both of them are packed with insightful information on morals and values, and One Leap of Faith is to push you to get on your grind for your goals. You know what I mean? 2 powerful books. I got a thriller coming up called Moonlit Marshes with a character. The protagonist is Marshall Cuts, and he's trying to get his way. He's trying to find his way out of Louisiana without getting himself hurt or killed or something. It's a great suspenseful book. Please check it out. It's going to be on Amazon Kindle store. Remember, both these books are available for free. One Leap of Faith and Morals and Value. You got Kindle Unlimited. They're available for free. And also, don't forget to check out my game stream on YouTube, Gaming, Vaping, Guns. And on Twitch, I'm GVG215. All right? And also, my music streams on all streaming platforms. Whether you got Apple, it's there. Whether you got Tidal, guess what? It's there. You listen on Spotify? Yeah, I'm on Spotify. This podcast is actually on Spotify, also the music. So yeah, we well-rounded. Everything that I'm doing is complementing each other. So please, support the movement, support my brand, support the positive energy that I'm putting out there. And you guys, be blessed. May peace be with you.